Hey everyone, my name is James and welcome back to ChippysCouch. So we're back for another day of our yo-yo only adventure. And in today's episode, we've got quite a lot of stuff to do, really. We've got a couple of boss fights, which are going to be pretty challenging, to be honest. So buckle in, because it's probably going to be a lot of failing today. But that being said, I wanted to start today's episode with a big thank you. We're about 50 subscribers away, as I record this, from 200,000 subscribers. An amazing milestone, and maybe by the time that you see this, we'll have already hit it. So I just wanted to get this out of the way and say, hey, thank you so much. It means a lot to me. The fact that so many of you are so recent as well, I feel like the channel's had this big resurgence since the summer, and it just means a lot. I really appreciate it. You guys give me the best job in the world, and like I know a lot of you are like, well, James, you do a lot for us and that, but you all do a lot for me as well. So I want it to be this equal relationship. I want you to know how grateful I am for all of you, right? Because you all say nice things to me. You deserve to hear some nice things yourself. Thank you so much. All right, let's kill that Martian probe because the Martian Madness event is awful. All right, controversy out the way. Let's do some boss fights. So I wanted to do the Plague Bringer Goliath today and the Astral Spider. So I'm not actually going to be doing the Plague Bringer. I've been attempting the fight off camera a couple of times now, and I feel like I'm just not there yet. I'm not good enough yet, so I didn't want to waste today's episode by trying it and failing it. But one that I haven't been practicing is the Astral Spider, and I think I'm at a level now where I could probably do it, so you know, let's give it a go. So I made some changes to the character. First off, let me turn off auto pause. That's how I make my thumbnails. I made the Discordian wings, which are the same set as the Ataxia, but it gives you a set bonus of 10% extra damage, which I thought was pretty cool. So as you can see, if you're wearing the whole thing, you get 10% increased damage. I also swapped out our Obsidian Shield, which is controversial. A lot of Terraria players don't do this, but I added in the Warrior's Emblem because I thought, you know what, extra damage, let's try and tank this. It's going to be good. I also made the Diathic Amulet, which is an amulet that you make. Oh my god. Look, I said I wasn't doing Plague Bringer Goliath today, right? Doesn't mean you need to spawn in the little baby one, which is clearly what I was remembering the other day. Get out of here, Plague Bringer. I'm sick of you. Sick of seeing you, alright? In a bit, fam. Thank you for the plague cells. Thank you very much. Where was I? I don't know. I don't know. Alright, well, let's do some boss fights. Let me buff up. I've got my little heart lanterns. That's what I was saying. High attack, balanced out by some heart lanterns. Hopefully, I mean, I don't know. Do these heal the full amount? Oh yeah, they do. I don't know which mode it is in Calamity, but there is a Calamity mode that nerfs these by half, which I totally understand, because, you know, I only ever abuse them when I'm feeling really weak. Alright, so we do this at night time. Bam. Okay, right, so I didn't post a video yesterday, and it's because I decided, you know what, James? You need a day off Terraria, because tomorrow is going to be a workload, right? So basically, the story goes like this, right? Yesterday, Terraria 1.3.4 came out on consoles. It's a big update because it's got 2 other updates with it as well. And I really, really wanted to play through Terraria on the console one last time because I really enjoyed it on the Switch. And surprisingly, I'm kind of a console fan now. I spent years avoiding it wherever I could, you know, never playing it. But I saw the update was coming out and I was actually like excited, which is strange for me. The only problem is I don't have a PS4 or an Xbox One. And the thing behind that is I own a PS4, but I lent it to my best friend a year ago and I haven't gotten it back yet, right? Which is cool because basically I lent him it over Christmas. He left it at his parents' house. He lives halfway across Britain now, and I can't be bothered to go and pick it up. Like, I just can't be bothered. I don't play PS4, it doesn't really matter, right? So I've had to go out and borrow a PS4 so that I can even play Terraria. So I ended up borrowing one from Python, bless his soul. So I got that today, and I've been playing through the PS4 version. It's been good so far. I don't know what I don't know what video I want to make about it yet, but I'm going to make a video. But I'm just taking the approach of, like, I'm going to play it. When I play it, I'll think of a video. But it's been good so far. Alright, Astrum Aurorus is done. Let's open that up. We got some Stardust, and we also got some cells. Now, we're going to use the Stardust because there's some new ore out there, some astral ore. And this astral ore, I think it grows underground. I might be wrong, but it's a new set of armor. But actually, come to think of it, I can't even use it because you need the Lunatic Cultist thing. So scrap that. Scrap that. We're not gonna bother with that. Although that new armor would be very good. I think I will do Lunatic Cultist before I do Plaguebringer Goliath. But there is one more boss fight that we're going to be doing today, and that is the Ravager. Now, knowing my history with the Ravager, it's probably not going to be a quick and easy fight. I mean, I made that one look pretty quick and easy, but to be honest, I've been like making my character better anyway. So this one's going to be a little bit hard. So we need to make a medallion, an ancient medallion. How many can I make? 3. 3 seems all right. So I hope this goes well. If you've never seen the Calamity mod before, it's a cool fight. It's kind of like Extreme Golem. That's like the best way to sum it up. It's like Golem on a modded. I don't know. I was going to say something else, and I thought, you know what, that's probably not the best thing to say. Maybe you would have known what I'd have said. I don't know. Ravager. There's the chocolate nuggets, boys. There they are. This is going to be a difficult fight, believe me. It starts easy and then gets way harder. The fact that there's a lot to do in this fight. I already feel like I'm not committed enough. Do you know what I mean? Do you ever start something and you're like, actually, do you know what? Lack the effort. You know what would be great for this fight, though? This idea just came to mind, right? The Whirlpool Yo-Yo. Because it works so good on Golem, where it made it smack itself with its own hands. That would be amazing with this. Okay, so it's got one hand left. Let's see. Can we destroy this last hand? What happens when we destroy the last hand? Truthfully, I don't know. Okay, the head has opened up. I feel like this fight has not gone on long enough yet. Do you know what I mean? Where it looks like you're about to beat it, but we're definitely not. Because I remember it being a lot longer. Okay, I don't want to take it out of the arena. I want to keep it in this area. Just got to be careful. I've got those chocolate nuggets. All right, there you go. This is the real fight. I'm pretty sure this is where it restricts your movement. So this is where it starts getting more interesting because you've got to avoid these little double hands that follow you around. I don't know if it's like a head or a mouth. I don't know what that is. It don't look good. It looks a bit strange. Okay. I'm trying to be a little bit quiet because I don't want to... I want to have fun, but I also want to try and beat it now that I've got this far into it. Because I'll be honest, when I started it, I was kind of joking around when I said it about not having the effort, but I did start this fight and I was like, oh, no. I'm not in the mood for Ravager. I get like that with some bosses, though. You know, I start them and I'm like, there is a big undertaking, and I just can't be bothered. I'd tell you one fight where I almost always feel it. It's Moonlord. So the Moonlord, you have all this build up to it. You defeat all these towers, right? You defeat one boss. You defeat 4 towers. You make your buffs, you know, just before. You get your arena ready. And then it comes to the actual fight and you're like, you know what, actually, I just can't be bothered. Does anybody ever get that? Maybe it's me. Maybe it's because I fought it so many times now. But I think that's why I lose the majority of my Moonlord fights. Because I don't stay as committed as you need to be. You need to be like laser focused. But I feel like I already get drained from the pillars. Alright. Just an interesting little bit of reflection right there. Okay, so I'm going to be quiet for a little bit. I'm going to see if I can do a little bit better on this fight. If I just keep it chill for a little minute. See how we can do. Alright, so I'm going to join you guys back up in a minute. And we'll see if I've beaten it or died. Alright, it's going either way, right? Alright, there we go. Okay. This episode is it's not going the way I expected. Because I kind of thought we'd do worse. Because I died to the Plaguebringer Goliath so much. I was like, no way am I going to beat these better bosses. Well, with that being said then, what do we really have left to do? So we've got... See, the thing with these events, right? This is the Pumpkin Moon and the Frost Moon. These get upgrades later on in the game that you need to come back for the Nightmare Fuel and such. So other than this and this, I think it is time for Lunatic Cultists. So I think we'll give it a go. It's not something I was planning to do today, but I think considering everything's gone so well, may as well give it a bit of a go. See how we do. Right, I'm going to buy a dungeon potion. We're going to buff up. I've got a small platform. This will do. Our damage is pretty good already. Okay, it's going to spawn up here, right? So the only thing with this fight that you have to keep in mind is the fact that there is a phantom one. And if you start messing around with the phantom one, it's almost not worth doing the fight. Just try and commit yourself to finding the phantom one. That is definitely one thing I've learned over my my time to playing this. Phantom? Oh no, I got it wrong. I made a big song and dance about finding the phantom and then messed that up royally. So with my all damage build, I'm noticing I am like absolutely stomping this boss. Like in recent memory, I don't think I've fought it this fast, but the damage it's doing to me is actually pretty surprising. That one. Hey, I got it right. I need my glasses on, to be completely honest. Alright, there we go. Right in the middle of an event. Thank you very much, Terraria. Thank you very much. Alright, so that being said, we're going to head back home. And we're going to have a little look at what we got with both of these. So open this up. We got some cranium smasher. Oh, is it just infinitely looping? For a second I was like, how many of these have I got? It's just a throwing weapon. Alright. Is it throwing? Is it rogue? Alright, it's rogue. Okay. So we got a bunch of cores. We got some perennial bars. Alright, alright. Let's open this up. So we got an ancient flame. That's kind of cool. There's a lot of these modded weapons that are like, let's make it like the Lunatic Cultist. So what do you get? Place in your inventory for an increase to all stats during the lunar event. Oh my god, that is worth keeping. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, my good man. Okay, so I just had to go and do a bunch of research off camera because I was getting confused by something. For one, I'm actually glad that I stopped recording because for the first half of the video, my microphone was a little bit too close to my face and I kind of hate that. I didn't notice. So I don't know if you guys know this, but what I'll do is, while I'm recording, if I feel like my throat's getting a bit knackered or like I lose a train of thought, I stop recording and I throw it into a video editor and I start like editing it up as I'm actually making the video. So like, as I'm making it, I'm editing it and then making it, then editing it. I do this for every video. And then I was like, oh, I don't like how that microphone sounds. You probably didn't notice. Well, hopefully not. Maybe it sounded like I was shouting. Maybe not. Right, so here's what was confusing me. So I thought we could mine astral ore, and the astral ore is what you use to make astral armor. Turns out you can't actually mine it yet. You need to kill Astrum Deus. And that's what was confusing me, because I remember we destroyed an astral chunk, but it's not the same thing, but I thought it was, and it was like causing me a lot of confusion. And I'm still going to have to look this up because it's still confusing me a little bit. Astral chunk is made of what? Let me find it. It's made, okay, it doesn't use the ore, it just uses the dust. Alright, okay, that's cool, I totally get it now. I was kind of confused. It makes sense. So what we need to do now is we're going to work on a brand new yo-yo, a very powerful yo-yo. And I think with that being said, because we're not making a better armor before we do Moonlord, hopefully this new yo-yo is going to defeat the Plague Bringer Goliath. I think that'd be really cool. But I need to go and grab some ectoplasm because we need ectoplasm to make these cores of terrarium and then, or terrarium or whatever. I went against my own code then. I called it terrarium. Terraria. Sounds right. Okay. Yeah, so we need some ectoplasm to go in it, and since I haven't actually been here since we defeated Plantera or Golem or whatever, I thought I'd come here and check it out, see what's up. I would like from here, ideally, a ninja set, but considering we have the kinetic potions, which we've allowed ourselves to use, I don't think it's going to matter too much. The cool thing about Calamity, I really like this, is the ecto blood. Makes farming for ectoplasm a lot easier. Because at the end of the day, should ectoplasm really be something that's really hard to farm for in modded? I don't know. I feel like the power struggle's not there. You know, once you reach this point in Calamity, you feel like you can tackle this, right? But that's fine. So Calamity gives you like a little bit of a speedy approach. I appreciate it. I really like it. I think it's good. So yeah, cores of terrarium are just like a combination of like a whole bunch of bars. And so what I did was, while I was like thinking about how I'm going to progress, I went into the world with like a mining potion and a spelunker potion. And I just mined up every single bit of ore that I could find, because I didn't know exactly which ores we were lacking, because you need like a whole bunch. You need like tin, you know, just every ore, basically. Every ore that isn't luminite, hopefully. Otherwise, the end of this episode's going to be bonked, because I won't know exactly what to do. Okay, right. What will we get from this paladin? It's probably a paladin shield. That's what I always tend to get from these dudes, even though you want the hammer. Yeah, it's a shield. It's always the shield. Nobody wants it, alright? Nobody. Okay, this is probably enough, to be completely honest. I don't think I need that many. So let me go over to my crafting thing, and let me slap this bad boy in. Alright, slap all of that in there. And then what we're going to make is bars. So let me just Google the word bars. And we're just going to make as many bars for everything that we can make, alright? Well, not exactly as many as we can make, but we're going to make like a whole bunch. Yep, make a whole bunch of that. Make a whole bunch of that. Some of these we won't have a lot of. Some of these we will. Do I need to make Spectre? Okay, so I can make my terrarium cores. So I did actually need the ectoplasm, right? So we're going to make 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to make 8. We're going to make 8. I was like, no point counting them out, because I was looking at the ectoplasm and knowing exactly how many. All right, so this yo-yo is called the Sick Throw, and it is exactly 8. 177 melee, constantly lashes out at nearby enemies with elemental backlash. So this is what I think will be good for the Plaguebringer Goliath, because it's a boss that moves really quickly, and you need to hit it with your yo-yo. And this yo-yo right here, it explodes on impact, so it's not like a yo-yo that is good for distance, because it doesn't have like anything it leaves behind. I think with the Sick Throw, we're going to have a good time. Is the Sick Throw the name of the achievement in Terraria? I think it is. Right, the Sick Throw. Bam. There we go. We got a brand new yo-yo. 177 melee damage. Do I have my Goblin Tinkerer nearby? I think, yeah, okay, I do. All right, let me go down here, and we will get a reforge on that so that we're a little bit stronger. So let me slap this in. It's probably really expensive to do. Right. Nice. Nice. Take that one back. Thank you very much. I don't even have that thing that gives you additional benefits and stuff. Amazing. The game's like, you know what, James? You've really earned this today. 200,000 subscribers. What a great milestone, James. Right. Let me make one of these bad boys. Okay, I'll meet you in the jungle. We're going to give this a go. Oh, yeah, we should test a yo-yo out. Let me slap down a few of these bad boys. Okay, let's see the range on this. Oh, okay. Already I kind of like it, just because it's different. Oh, that's good. All right, let's give this a go. I don't think this is going to be ideal, because as you can see, we're in the middle of a vortex pillar. But the vortex ones are not too bad. So I feel like we could be all right. Might be wrong on that one. We'll see in a minute. It's a bit weird as well, because here we are with this like really awesome boss. But the music is the vortex music. It's a little bit strange. So I will say, first impressions of the yo-yo and like how it's changing the fight. I don't know if the trail that it leads behind is all that powerful. To be completely honest, it doesn't feel as like powerful as back at the beginning of the series where we had the Amazon, and it was like, all right, all the little extra bits are probably doing the majority of the damage. It doesn't feel like that, but it's definitely like there. So damage output, I don't know if it's any better, but to be completely honest, I feel like I have skewered this fight by having the vortex things around. You know what though? If they dished out some life, that would be pretty amazing. I'm so bad at this fight. I really am. I had a few when I was doing the test runs where I was doing pretty well, but it didn't translate every time because the AI changes so frequently, so different. I like it when it does this, when it just stays still for a good couple of seconds, because then you can swirl around it and do your good damage. I'm noticing my throat sounds a little strange, so just keep that in mind. I feel fine, but I feel like I've just spoke a lot today. When I speak a lot, I definitely, by the end of the day, I'm like, oh, throat is very sore, which I feel like it is right now. Okay, I'm going to chill out for a little bit. I'm going to stop talking, and we'll see how I do. Okay, I don't think I'm going to win this fight because I'm getting pretty low. There you go. That's all it took. Right, I think I'm going to end today's episode there. But guys, thank you so much for 200,000 subscribers. It's amazing. If you haven't already joined the channel yet, I would definitely recommend clicking that subscribe button. It means a lot to me, and yeah, 200,000 people have already done it. They can't be wrong. Not all of them, at least. Right, thank you all for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.